Wake up at 6 a.m. every day. Hup, 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 hup. Oh, what do I have on my schedule today? What's good, YouTube? SlimTv here to give you a new perspective on the character known as Perfect Cell. So when I think about Cell, I think about, well, chasing perfection. A lot of us, man, we're chasing things that don't matter. We're chasing a woman. We're chasing, X, Y, and Z. But how many of us really have a passion to chase our perfect selves? Now, when I say perfect, I mean chasing what we envision ourselves as. As soon as Cell was basically born or conceived, however he was born, he was made in the lab, he's an android. As soon as he came to be, the only thing on his mind was the perfect version of him. And he was willing to do anything it took to get that. And guess what? As soon as we were born, that was all that was on our mind too. I mean, sure, yeah, we were goofing off playing games and all that, but when it came time for us to walk, we didn't give up. We kept getting up. But we lost that. We lost that due to, society and a bunch of nonsense we could all blame it on, but really it's really our fault. We lost the drive to become the best version of ourselves. But Perfect Cell, he reminds us of that. He reminds us of the fun that we can have when we're chasing our perfect selves. He reminds us of the obstacles that may arise when we are chasing our perfect selves. So I have a couple clips I want to show you guys, and I'm going to speak on them. Let's go. And we're back. So that first clip, right? Cell was absorbing Android 18. And when I look at that, I think, man, how hungry are you guys? How hungry are you to go and get your best form? How many people are you going to let stand in front of your way? How many people are you going to let stop you from eating and getting what you need to get? See, the thing about Perfect Cell is, no matter who was in his way, no matter what he came across, he was able to persevere and get to his end goal. How many of us have that drive? If we compare our drive to Perfect Cell's, where will we be in comparison? I think a lot of us would be in the dust, if I'm being real. Perfect Cell's 100% dedication to himself and his perfect self is unmatched. I would even dare say that Perfect Cell's attitude was perfect before he even became Perfect Cell. Perfect Cell had the perfect mindset before he became Perfect Cell. And see, you need to have or cultivate that perfect mindset that says, you know what? I don't care who stands in my way. I don't care what circumstances happen. I am going to get what I deserve, what I feel that I deserve. Perfect Cell made it happen. He wasn't afraid of any circumstances. He wasn't afraid what people thought of him. He didn't let when Piccolo was stronger than him. He didn't let that stop him. He was strategic about it. And then the next clip, where this is where Perfect Cell's downfall kind of hit. Even after you feel that you are your perfect self, you need to ask yourself, are you really your perfect self? And here's a little disclaimer here. No human can be perfect. No human. If you believe in Yeshua, he was the only perfect human to ever exist. But besides that, no other human after that can be perfect. But what we can do is how we envision ourselves to be in the future, that's the closest to perfect that we can get, right? So if I envision myself and I wholeheartedly want for myself to be a millionaire, and I'm just using that as an example, and I set that goal for myself and I go out and achieve it, that's perfect. Because in your mind, you have achieved what you believe that you can do. And I don't encourage people to idolize money or status or any of that, man, because I think that you can be perfect without any of those things. In fact, things that are perfect to me are things that can't be taken away. Maybe you hope to, have a family, and you want to live a normal life, a comfortable life, a middle-class house, and a family, and a dog named Fido. Now, I'm not inspiring, what's that word? Commonality or contentness either, because you know what you deserve and you know what you want. But the point I'm really getting at is you need to imagine who you are and who you want to be in the next 5 years and go get it. Just like Perfect Cell. Perfect Cell, when he was even that in his little bug form, the first thing he thought was, when I get older, I'm going to be the baddest dude to ever even exist. I'm going to be so bad that when the world hears my name, they tremble in fear. I'm going to be so bad that all I have to do is say, we're having a tournament. And that shit just pops off because I'm that bad. We need to have that drive and that passion just like Perfect Cell, man. And we can all do it. Man, I'm getting fired up talking about this, man. We can all have the same mentality as Perfect Cell. But back to what I was saying. When Perfect Cell actually, and here's the kicker, when Perfect Cell actually thought that he was perfect, he lost. And this is all coming full circle here. Because like I said, no human can be perfect. But obviously Cell wasn't perfect either if he got whooped by Gohan. Am I right? As soon as you get so arrogant to the point where, man, I'm the biggest, I'm the baddest, nothing can stop me, you have to realize that there is somebody always right behind you. There is somebody always breathing down your neck. There's somebody in this world right now as good as you, as strong as you, as fast as you. Even when you make it to your perfect self, there's going to be someone right behind you. I mean, Jeff Bezos, the guy who made Amazon. I bet the guy who made eBay is right behind him. And I may be wrong, but it's just an example. He's right behind him, breathing down his neck, waiting for that moment where he will let off the gas. Where Jeff Bezos will let off the gas and eBay can skyrocket right past him. That was Gohan, man. Gohan was that dude. Gohan was that dude that was right behind him, breathing down his neck, just waiting for him to let off the gas. Think about it. Cell had that little stinger on his back, right? What was stopping him from absorbing anybody else? What was stopping Cell from absorbing anybody else? Absolutely nothing. And yet, Cell chose to stay at his, he plateaued. He chose to stay at his plateau. He chose to stay there instead of going up to the next level. Even when you're rich, if you're rich, you have a bunch of money, right? And your breath could still stink. You're not perfect. You need to work on your hygiene, dude. I bet there's a rich person out there right now, millions of dollars, their house looks like straight crap. They need to work on cleanliness. There's a rich person out there right now who does not know how to talk to people. They need to work on their social skills. And I'm just using this rich as an example because a lot of people think that all because you're rich, that's it. That's not it. As a person, you need to continue to grow. Your morals need to continue to, expound and get better. Never plateau. Never give up and have that Perfect Cell mentality. And even when you think you're perfect, don't really think that you're perfect. In fact, think, man, I still need to get better. Perfect is something that we can never really attain. So people would probably ask, well, why should I chase it? And my answer to that is, where is the fun in life if you're not chasing something? And I'm not talking about a woman either. I'm not talking about chasing money, chasing cars. You need to chase your perfect self. Chase him or her. Chase that. And your life will never be dull. People make it seem like all because we're on this self-improvement journey, that we're putting all this pressure on ourselves and that we're not having fun and that we're very militant and we wake up at 6 a.m. every day. Hup, 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 hup. Oh, what do I have on my schedule today? That's not how it is. When Perfect Cell was going through fighting all of the Z fighters, do you think he was being bored? When he was chasing his purpose, do you think he was bored? Do you think that he was stressing? He wasn't. He was having a good time. The short life that he lived after he got folded by that one-handed Kamehameha from Gohan, man, that was the greatest thing ever. He after that, but before that, he was having a great time, man. He enjoyed. I would bet that if we asked Perfect Cell, he enjoyed the life that he had because he went and chased his purpose, and it wasn't all militant, man. He was having fun, and you could do that too. This video is getting pretty lengthy, and that's really all I had to say. Like, subscribe, share, comment. I love you guys. Peace.